Hello everyone. First of all, a very happy new year. Today I'll be showing you how to install the latest version of Visual Studio, that is Visual Studio 2022 on a Windows operating system. So let's begin. Now to install Visual Studio, you need to first simply go to your favorite browser and in the address bar just simply type Visual Studio download, then enter. And then you'll be seeing this visualstudio.microsoft.com is basically your first search result. So just simply click on that and you'll be landed over to the official site of Visual Studio, and see under downloads we have Visual Studio 2022 available for download. So if you just simply scroll down a bit, you'll be seeing that it is available for Mac, Linux and other operating system as well. And here you'll be seeing that Visual Studio.net is available for download, for C++ also it is available for download, and also you can just simply download and install Visual Studio and later you can also customize it. So that also you can do. So for that what I'm going to do is I'm going to just choose Visual Studio and I'll also show you how to customize your installation. So for that I'm going to choose Visual Studio and here I am going to choose Community 2022. Right, so this is the free one and other two, this professional and enterprise one are paid one. So I'm going to choose the community one, which is totally free. And you see our installer file for Visual Studio has rightly started downloading. And you see our Visual Studio setup has rightly downloaded over here. So just simply click on this show in folder and it will going to redirect you to our software directory where our Visual Studio setup has rightly downloaded over here. Now this is just an installer. You need to install it. So for that just simply double click on this installer and it will going to ask you for administrative privileges. So for that just simply click on yes and see our Visual Studio installer has rightly opened over here. And this is our Visual Studio installer. So let us first minimize our download directory and our browser as well. And here just simply click on continue and it will going to start getting ready the Visual Studio installer. So what it will do is it will going to fetch some files so that you can customize your installation. So for that you need to have an active internet connection so that they will be able to fetch all the files from internet. And see it has rightly downloaded and it will going to start installing. And now it is getting ready the Visual Studio installer. And it will going to redirect you automatically to this installing Visual Studio Community 2022 window. So here under this web and cloud you'll be seeing that you have so many checkboxes. So you can choose this ASP.NET or Python or Azure or Node.js, like you can choose any of the item that you want to work on. So I'm going to choose ASP.NET and I will just also going to check this .NET desktop development. Yeah, and if I just simply scroll down you'll be seeing that it is available for desktop development with C++ and also like mobile development with C++. So also this universal Windows platform is available. So if you want to code in C++ then you need to just simply check over here. And you can use our Visual Studio for C++ programming. And if you're into gaming, then also if you want to develop game software, then also you can check those two products. And I would also like to check this data storage and processing for database related stuff. And you can see that we have also data science and analytical application. Then we also have Visual Studio extension development, right? If you want to develop any extension for Visual Studio, so that also you can do from here. Right, and we also have this Linux development with C++ and also Office and SharePoint development also we can integrate with our Visual Studio. Right, so we have these many options that you can customize, but I like to just simply click on this data storage and processing and then I'll just simply click on install and see it is going to start downloading our operation. So what it will do is it will going to download all selected options that we have selected and then it will going to start installing. So for that see it going to download about 3 GB of files, so which is a lot of file and it takes generally a lot of time. So what you can do is you can just grab some coffee and you can come back, right? So I'll be also doing the same. Yeah, so we'll come back, and now you can clearly see that our Visual Studio Community 2022 has rightly installed. So just simply click on launch, and what it will do is it will going to start launching our Microsoft Visual Studio 2022, and it is asking to sign into Visual Studio. So you can always sign in by just simply clicking on the sign in button. Right now I don't want, so I'll just simply click on not now, maybe later, and it will going to ask you that which color theme you like to choose. I generally code at night, so I'm going to choose dark, which is also they have selected. You can choose like any theme, like light blue or just a simple blue you can choose. I will choose dark and then just simply click on start Visual Studio, and it will going to preparing for the first use, and it will going to launch in a while. And you can see that our Visual Studio 2022 has rightly launched. Now see, in the right side you'll be seeing there are 4 options, right? So like first one is a clone a repository. So if you are connected with any GitHub or Azure DevOps, then you can clone a repository by just simply clicking on that button, and you need to configure, or you can open any new project also. So for that you need to just simply click on that, or you can also open any local folder which containing any project, so that also you can open, or you can create a brand new project. So you can do that thing also, and also you can also continue with without code. So for setting up anything or configuring our Visual Studio, you can do that. I'll click on this create a new project, so that I can show you a simple hello world program along with configuring our Visual Studio. And see, our first option is this console app. This is a C# code. So from this drop down you can choose any other programming languages like C++, like see, several other languages are there, and you can choose the platform as well, like for which operating system you want to code, right? And here also you can choose like which type of project it is, if it's an IoT or just a desktop application or extensions you are making. Like you can choose from this type of the project from this drop down. I'll keep this all default, and I'd like to choose this console app, a simple hello world program that I want to create. So I'll choose the first one, and I'll just simply click on next, and it will going to ask you about your project name. So I'll give this project name as hello world app, right? And see, this is going to be our location where our project is going to be created, and our solution name that they're going to create is hello world app. So keep other thing as a default, and then just simply click on next, and it will going to ask you that which framework you'd like to choose. So currently they have installed .NET 6.0, which has a long-term support. So I want to create a latest version of .NET framework. So I'll choose this thing, and I'll just simply click on create, and what it will do is it will going to start creating our hello world app project. See, our Microsoft Visual Studio has started creating our project. So this might take a while, because you are creating this project for the first time, so it might take some time. So it's totally fine. You just have some patience, and you'll be seeing that our hello world project has rightly created over here. See, they have also written the first line of code, that is this console.writeline hello world, right? And see, they have created this solution hello world. They have these dependencies. Then our program.cs is also created. This program.cs file is also rightly opened, right? And now if we just click on this run button, what it will do is it will start building our hello world app project, and you'll be seeing this build succeeded message over here, and it will going to open our console, and you can see our hello world rightly shown in our console. So in this way you can easily install the latest version of Visual Studio, that is Visual Studio 2022, on a Windows operating system. So that's basically all about this video. I have rightly shown you how to install Visual Studio. Then I have also shown you how to write a simple Hello World program in C# language and how to run them. So that's basically all about this video, friends. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, then please give it a like and also please do share with your friends. Thank you very much for watching this video and God bless you all.